Hello friends. Welcome to Study Time. Today Current Affairs for Competitive Exams 2021. Arvind Kumar, MD of Chennai Petroleum Corp. The Public Enterprises Selection Board (PESB) has picked Arvind Kumar as MD of Chennai Petroleum Corporation Ltd, a unit of Indian Oil Corporation Ltd. He is currently an executive director at Indian Oil Corporation. Chennai Petroleum Corporation is one of the largest refineries in South India, with an installed refining capacity of 10.5 million tons MT. Anti-Terrorism Day, the 21st of May. Anti-Terrorism Day is observed on May 21st in India every year. It was on this day in the year 1991 that former Indian Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated. The year 2021 commemorates Rajiv Gandhi's 30th death anniversary. The objective behind observing the day is to spread the message of peace, humanity, unity, and harmony among the people. National Endangered Species Day, the 21st of May. National Endangered Species Day was celebrated on May 21, 2021. Annually celebrated on the third Friday of May, this is a global event that is aimed at the protection of the endangered species of our planet. 2021 marks the 16th National Endangered Species Day. Established by the US Senate, the historic National Endangered Species Day came into being in 2006. IMF proposes $50 billion global vaccination plan. The International Monetary Fund has proposed a $50 billion United States dollars global vaccination plan that would cover at least 40% of the global population by the end of 2021. It would also cover at least 60% by the first half of 2022. The IMF is an international financial institution, headquartered in Washington, D.C., consisting of 190 countries. Pakistan PM appoints Meed Yusuf as NSA. Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan has formally appointed Meed Yusuf the country's national security advisor. Since December 2019, Yusuf had served as a special assistant to the Prime Minister on national security and strategic policy planning. Yusuf was earlier the Associate Vice President of the Asia Center at the United States Institute of Peace (USIP). Sebi levies 1.05 crore fine on Indiabulls venture. Sebi has slapped a total fine of 1.05 crore rupees on Indiabulls venture, its former non-executive director, her husband, and the firm's company secretary. They have been fined for contravening insider trading norms. Sebi had conducted an investigation after receiving a complaint from Tata Finance Ltd which alleged violation of several market norms by the stockbroker. Mission Oxygen Self-Reliance launched. Maharashtra government has launched the Mission Oxygen Self-Reliance scheme to meet the state's oxygen needs. Special incentives will be given to oxygen-producing industries under the scheme. The government will also give a refund on gross SGST, stamp duty, electricity duty, and unit subsidy of power cost for 5 years, and interest subsidy for MSME units. RBI imposes 1 crore rupees penalty each on CUB and TMB. The Reserve Bank of India (RBI) has imposed a monetary penalty of 1 crore rupees each on Citi, Union Bank (CUB) and Tamil Nadu Mercantile Bank (TMB). In the case of CUB, the penalty has been imposed for contravention of non-compliance with certain provisions of the RBI, Lending to Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Sector, Directions, 2017. UK launches third booster dose trial. In a first, the UK has launched a new clinical trial that will assess the efficacy of a third booster dose of 7 different COVID-19 vaccines on patients' immune responses. The trial will assess COVID-19 vaccines of Oxford AstraZeneca, Pfizer BioNTech, Moderna, Novavax, Valneva, Janssen and CureVac. The trial, named Cov Boost, will begin in June 2021 and recruit 3,000 people of all ages. Bengaluru, venue for Indian Grand Prix IV. The Athletics Federation of India has ruled out Bengaluru as the venue for June's Indian Grand Prix IV and Interstate Athletics Championships. It is the last domestic competition to achieve the Tokyo Olympic qualification mark for Indian athletes. The 8-lane synthetic track at Sri Kantirava Stadium in Bengaluru has still not been completed due to lockdown in Karnataka. Obituaries. Member of the Indian contingent at the 1952 Helsinki Olympics, boxer Shakti Mazumdar passed away in May 2021. Eminent diabetologist C.V. Krishnaswamy passed away in May 2021. He had worked at the Voluntary Health Services (VHS) hospital for more than 50 years. Tollywood film producer and senior film publicist B.A. Raju passed away in May 2021. Rate of minimum wages revised. The Central Gov has notified and revised the rate of variable donors allowance (VDA) with a view to provide relief to different categories of workers engaged in various scheduled employments in the central sphere. This will benefit about 150,000 workers and is in effect from the 1st of April, 21. The VDA is revised on the basis of the Average Consumer Price Index for Industrial Workers (CPIIW). COVID-19 Counseling Helpline started. Countrywide Ayush COVID-19 Counseling Helpline has been operationalized. The toll-free number is 14,443. The helpline is operational pan-India from 6 a.m. to 12 midnight all 7 days a week. Through the helpline 14,443, experts from different streams of Ayush, namely Ayurveda, Homeopathy, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, and Siddha would be available to address queries of the general masses. Sak Kahun To, Neena Gupta's autobiography. Veteran actor-director Neena Gupta's autobiography titled Sak Kahun To will be published on June 14, 2021. The book addresses issues like casting couch, film industry politics, and also talks about what it takes for a young actor to survive without a godfather or guide. The book will share Gupta's life story in the most unapologetically honest manner. Snap to acquire a startup Wave Optics. Snapchat parent company Snap will acquire UK-based technology startup Wave Optics. It is a cash and stock deal over the worth of $500 million. The first half of the deal will be coming in the form of stock and the remainder will be payable in cash or stock in 2 years. An startup makes the waveguides and projectors used in glasses. Prince Harry to build Community Relief Center. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on the 20th of May 2021 announced that they are building a community relief center in Mumbai to battle the second wave of COVID-19. Community Relief Center in Mumbai will be set up in partnership with World Central Kitchen, amid the COVID-19 crisis. This is the third of the 4 relief centers being built by Archwell Foundation and World Central Kitchen. Narendra Singh Tomar launches NMMS app. Rural Development Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has launched National Mobile Monitoring Software, NMMS app and Area Officer Monitoring app. The NMMS app permits taking real-time attendance of workers at Mahatma Gandhi NREGA worksites to increase citizen oversight of program. Area Officer Monitoring app facilitates them to record their findings online along with time-stamped for all schemes. Hawaii India to set up 50-bed COVID-19. Telecom gear maker Hawaii India will set up a 50-bed COVID-19 medical care facility in Gurugram, Haryana. The company is facilitating the availability of 400 oxygen concentrators, 25 HFNC-CPAP oxygen therapy systems, and other medical supplies worth 5 crore rupees for public hospitals. Hawaii has collaborated with local NGOs and specialized institutions to facilitate medical resources. APIDA organizing buyer-seller meets. Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority (APIDA) organized virtual buyer-seller meet (VBSM) on the 20th of May 2021. The meet was organized in a bid to boost export of the mangoes, the king of fruits in South Korea. It was organized in collaboration with Indian Embassy in Seoul and Indian Chamber of Commerce in Korea (ICCK) for buyers and sellers from both countries. Tata Projects wins contract from Chennai Metro. Tata Projects has won a contract from the Chennai Metro Rail Limited (CMRL) to construct a 9 km underground stretch for the Chennai Metro network. The value of the deal is about 1,999 crore rupees and the time period for completion of this work is 4 years. The contract is related to the construction of 9 km long twin board tunnels, from Venugopal Nagar Metro Station to Kelly's Metro Station. Colombia dropped as Copa America co-host. Colombia will no longer co-host 2021 Copa America amid civil unrest and surging coronavirus cases. As per the South American Football Confederation (CONMEBOL), the tournament was to be held jointly by Colombia and Argentina. Copa America is scheduled to be played between June 13 and July 10. Colombia has reported more than 3 million confirmed cases of the virus, as of the 21st of May, 21. NIDHI4COVID 2.0 initiative. The Department of Science and Technology, DST, has invited applications from startups and companies for developing new technologies and innovative products to tackle the COVID-19 under the NIDHI4COVID 2.0 initiative. It is a special drive of the National Science and Technology Entrepreneurship Development Board, NSTEDB, under the DST for supporting indigenous solutions to combat the pandemic. Ireland and England pacer Boyd Rankin retires. England and Ireland pacer Boyd Rankin has announced his retirement from international cricket. He was the only cricketer to play for two countries in all three formats. Rankin made his Ireland debut in 2003 and played last for the country in T20 against Afghanistan in Greater Noida in 2020. In all, he played 3 tests, 75 ODIs and 50 T20s. 2022 FIFA U17 Women's WC to be held in India. The 2022 FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup will be held in India from October 11 to 30, 2022. This global event will be the second FIFA tournament to be hosted by India after the FIFA Under-17 World Cup in 2017. The FIFA Under-17 World Cup in 2017 has a record of being the most attended Youth World Cup in FIFA's history. Sami Khedira announces retirement. Sami Khedira will retire from football when the Bundesliga season finishes. Khedira, a World Cup winner in 2014, made the last of his 77 appearances for his national team. Started his career at Stuttgart, where he won the 2007 Bundesliga title. He joined Real Madrid after the 2010 World Cup finals. World Bank approves $600 million for Bangladesh. The World Bank has approved $600 million for 2 projects in Bangladesh to help over 1.75 million poor and vulnerable people in the country. The 2 projects are Accelerating and Strengthening Skills for Economic Transformation Asset Project, and Resilience, Entrepreneurship and Livelihood Improvement Relief Project. These are of $300 million each. DRDO develops kit DIPCOVAN. DRDO has developed an antibody detection-based kit DIPCOVAN, the DIPASVDX COVID-19 IG antibody microanalyzer for sero-surveillance. The kit will be very useful for understanding COVID-19 epidemiology and assessing an individual's previous SARS-CoV-2 exposure. The kit can detect both spike as well as nucleocapsid proteins of SARS-CoV-2 virus with a high sensitivity of 97%. Pawan Goenka joins BOSS as director. Pawan Goenka, former MD of Mahindra & Mahindra, has joined the board of technology and engineering company BOSS as an independent director. He has been appointed for a period of 5 years with effect from May 21, 2021. Marcus Bamberger has been appointed as an additional director designated as a chairman of the board with effect from June 1, 2021. Atlas V rocket launches warning satellite. United Launch Alliance (ULA) launched an Atlas V rocket into space on the 18th of May, 21, marking the first launch of the year for the company. Perched atop the 194-foot-tall 59 meters launcher is a missile warning satellite for the U.S. Space Force. The Atlas V is fueled with liquid oxygen and rocket-grade kerosene called RP-1 in its first stage and liquid oxygen and hydrogen in the upper stage. China-Russia nuclear energy project launched. China and Russia have launched the biggest nuclear energy project to build 4 nuclear power plants in China costing about $3 billion United States dollars. It was launched on the 19th of May 2021. The Tianwan nuclear power plant is located in the city of Lianyungang in eastern Jiangsu province. The Zudapur nuclear power plant is located in Xinjiang in northeastern Liaoning province. First female Chief Justice of Kenya, Martha Koome is all set to become the first female Chief Justice of Kenya. As a professional, she has played a crucial role in passing legislative and legal rights for Kenyan women. President Uhuru Kenyatta has appointed Koome, who was a Court of Appeal judge. She will replace David Maraga as the country's first female head of the judiciary, or any branch of the Kenyan government. Rahul Bravil to coach India. Rahul Bravil, the former India captain and current National Cricket Academy head, is set to be the head coach of Team India during the six-match limited overs series against Sri Lanka in July 21. India will be playing 3 T20s and as many ODIs in Sri Lanka during the second half of July. This will be Dravid's second stint after working as a batting consultant during the England tour in 2014. 1,500 rupees per month for orphan children. The Punjab government has decided to provide 1,500 rupees per month as social security pension and free education up to graduation to all those children orphaned in the COVID pandemic. It will be provided from July 1, 2021. It will also extend to the families that have lost their earning member in the COVID pandemic. Centre formulates Kharif Strategy 2021. The centre has formulated Kharif Strategy 2021 under which an additional 6.37 lakh hectare area will be brought under oilseeds. The Agriculture Ministry has adopted a multi-pronged strategy to achieve self-sufficiency in the production of oilseeds. Under the strategy, the Gov has approved an ambitious plan for the free distribution of high-yielding varieties of seeds to the farmers. FSE signs MoU with Ocean Recovery Alliance. Forum for Sustainable Enterprises (FSE), a Mumbai-headquartered not-for-profit company, has signed an MoU with Ocean Recovery Alliance, a Hong Kong-registered charitable organization. Under the strategic partnership, the two entities will jointly advance the mission to reduce plastic pollution on land and water by creating solutions that lead to long-term, engaging practices. Sundarlal Bahuguna passes away. Noted environmentalist Sundarlal Bahuguna died of COVID-19 in May 2021. He was known for his pioneering role in the Chipko movement. Conferred with the Padma Vibhushan and many other honors for his pioneering work in the field of environment protection, Bahuguna also led the protests against the construction of the Terry Dam. Minefield marking equipment for Indian Army. BEML Ltd has rolled out the first prototype of mechanical minefield marking equipment MK2, built on BEML Tatra 6X6. It has been developed through technology of transfer taught from research and development establishment engineers R&D engineers DRDO. MK2 will greatly benefit the Indian Army to mark fence minefields and is capable of marking fencing at a minimum rate of 1.2 km per hour. SBI partners with Hyperverge. Hyperverge has announced its partnership with SBI, with one of its flagship products, the Video KYC solution, which aims to achieve a 10x improvement over the regular video KYC checks performed per day per agent. It will provide convenient digital banking services to citizens of India. The Video KYC solution by Hyperverge is 100% compliant with RBI regulations. Climate, digital tech in economic assessments. The International Monetary Fund has unveiled plans to revamp the way it conducts economic assessments to better account for risks related to climate change, inequality and demographics, as well as evolving digital technologies. The new approach was agreed by the IMF's executive board after the IMF's first comprehensive review of its surveillance work since 2014. India ranks third in Renewable Energy Index. India has moved up a spot to the third position on EY's Renewable Energy Country Attractiveness Index owing to an exceptional performance on the solar photovoltaic PV front. US and China are in the first and the second spot, respectively. Installed solar PV capacity in India has skyrocketed to 39 gigawatts, marginally overtaking the wind capacity for the first time. International Day for Biological Diversity. International Day for Biological Diversity is celebrated every year on the 22nd of May. The theme for the year 2021 is, "We're part of the solution." Biological diversity is often understood in terms of the wide variety of plants, animals and microorganisms, but it also includes genetic differences within each species. The end. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.